Alright, so today we want to talk about multiplying a monomial, single term, and a polynomial, one or more terms. The first step in doing that is to multiply the coefficients of each of the terms one at a time, and then as we multiply, for example, I'm going to take this term and I'm going to distribute it here first. When I multiply it times this one, the first thing I'm going to do is work with the coefficients. 4 times 5, 20. Then the second part of multiplying monomials is to multiply the variables by adding the exponents only of like variables. Now, x and x are like variables, so I multiply by adding the exponents. X to the 3 plus 2 is 5. Y to the first, it's understood to be a 1. Y to the first, that gives me y to the second. There is no z over here, but the z squared is here, so we just put it in on the end, like so. Now that I've done that, let me just shrink that down a little bit. Otherwise I'll run out of room. Now I'm going to multiply this times, times the 7. Now 4 times 7 is a positive 28. 7 has no variables, so all these variables just get written down because they're not going to change at all. X to the third, y, z to the second. Finally, I'm multiplying the 4, x to the third, y to the first, z to the second, times negative 9, x, y to the 7, z to the 10. 4 times negative 9, negative 36. X to the 3, x to the 1, that makes x to the 4. Y to the 1, y to the 7, y to the 8. Z to the 2, z to the 10, z to the 12. And that's how you multiply a monomial times a polynomial. All right, I'm just going to move some of this stuff down so that it's not covering that up. And let's go to the next example. Give these a try after you've paused it and unpause and see how you did. All right, so we're going to distribute these. Now there's no variable here, so none of these variables, exponents, are going to change. Only the coefficient. 42x squared plus 30x plus 6. Down here, same thing. 40p minus 64. There it is. Give these two a try. See how you do with those. I assume you've done them, so let's give them a try up here. Now, this is a to the first, so that's going to change or make an exponent added to it that wasn't there before. 7 times 2, 14. A to the 2 and 1 make 3. Plus 49a to the 2, 1 plus 1. Minus 28, and this is an a to the first that doesn't have an a, so I just put it in there. It didn't change the exponent because there was nothing to add it to, the exponents. 16v to the second minus 36v to the first. Give these three a try and see how you do. All right, let's see how you did. 7 times, this is understood to be a 1. 7, x to the 2 plus 2, 4. 56, x to the 3. Plus 28, to the second. Hopefully you're doing these right. 27x to the third. Plus 12x to the second. Finally, 2 n, notice it's a different variable, n to the 5th minus 2 n to the 4th plus 6 n to the 3rd. That's all of it. Multiplying a monomial times a polynomial. Hope you do well in the worksheet.